Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Y Talk with Akanksha. Today I take the pleasure of introducing an enthusiastic YCEEYA. He thinks YCEEYA is a special place to make friends and also his second family. Let's welcome Mr. Dave. Hi Dave.
Hi Akanksha, how are you? I'm good, thank you.
Thank you, I'm doing good too.
Thank you for having me today.
Thank you. Every time I see you in the event, you're full of energy, you're super enthusiastic and you are super proactive. That's super encouraging. Thank you so much for being with us.
It's a pleasure because the energy is both ways, so thank you.
Thank you, Dave. Let's get started by knowing your experience in India.
Okay, so I think on experience, let me first give you a quick brief. I was born and raised in Hong Kong, where I've spent most of my life. And other than education for 3 years of university in France, I came back and I've been working for about 20 years now, doing our business, which is in the field of trade. We source and procure and manufacture products in Asia and we supply Western markets. In recent times, we realized a huge opportunity here in India itself. So we decided as a family to come across to India and start to develop business opportunities here in the country itself.
You mentioned that you've been in the industry for the past 20 years in the trade industry. Coming to India, right? What kind of business and what kind of business model is yours? Please tell me more about it.
Okay, so I think on the business model, we are developing as we go along. Linked to your previous question on experience, in India there's a lot of roads that take you to different places, and the experience is also linked to how you move forward with your business. When first starting up, we had some ideas of what we wanted to do, but when being in the market longer, you kind of realize, well, there are a lot of other things you can do as well. So the model today is very simple. We are having good sourcing skills, manufacturing skills, whereby we go out to markets, be it China, Europe, America, or India itself, procure product, bring it in and stock it here in Bangalore. So our biggest USP is to be a stockist of product to sell to customers, and I think that is where our strength is. Good product, good quality, good price.
Okay, talking about your products
Yeah.
and your services. What are the products and services that you help in sourcing?
Okay, so we split up the business into a couple of entities that gives us room to work on different products. One of the entities is called Total Gift Solutions, whereby we are an importer and stockist of retail, gifting and home products. That includes anything like drinkware, bar, home, kitchen, utensils, stationery, toys, tools. We currently have about 500 SKUs in product in stock here in Bangalore, and we continue to develop that in terms of our range, branding and so on. The second thing is an entity called YCEEYA. YCEEYA is a brand of home steam cleaning appliances, whereby we feel in the market of India there's a potential for this type of a cleaning technology to work in this country. So we are marketing that. The third thing that we're doing is a new entity we formed this year purely for corporate gifting under the name of Urban Gear. So thank you very much, thank you. So Urban Gear is again procuring product not only from Asia but also here made in India, whereby we stock a range of products in the field of drinkware, lunch boxes, pillbox reminders, anything that can end up with a final corporate where they'll have their logo on it. And again, our biggest USP there is taking care of our reseller network who sells to the final corporates and having stocks. That's the very important point.
Throw some more light on the potential customers and the business associates you are looking for.
Okay, so on customers and associates, I think here in India there's all types of clients, all types of businesses. Predominantly what we are looking for is customers who want to work, number one, long term. Number two, who are probably having a store or a chain of stores for our retail division, so we can easily supply them product on a month-to-month basis regularly. And number three, customers that also are understanding that business is a two-way street. It's not about being the largest customer or the smallest customer, it's about valuing each other's position and being able to exchange goods and services at a correct, fair price. And be happy about doing that transaction and enjoy each other's business.
Right. products and services are related to price and quality.
Right.
Tell us more about that. How do you help corporates in that?
Okay, so products and services and quality, well, I think the most important fact is where you procure your product from. Our experience, our skill, our knowledge, our in-depth knowledge of manufacturing locations, specifically in China, specifically in Europe and America, and now more recently here in India itself, allows us to first choose and select product which will be fantastic for the market. If you speak of product selection, I think now the future is also made in India. We have another division with our cousins whereby we are manufacturers of shirts. If you see the shirt that I'm wearing here today, this is actually made in India, just nearby here in Bangalore. So made in India is very important, just as is made in other countries. And if you know what you're doing and you know where your strengths are, I think you will deliver a quality product to your clients. With respect to price, price is a very simple thing. You need to understand the market you're in, what a consumer is willing to pay for a certain product, and accordingly work within a reasonable tolerance to bring that product to market at that price point. And I think we've been quite successful in doing that. And of course, in the future, we'll be bringing in more products to satisfy more clients.
By the way, this shirt made in India shirt is looking very nice on you.
Thank you very much. I'll make sure to send a few across to you all as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So Dave, tell me more about YCEEYA experience and why you would go ahead and recommend it to business owners.
I think that's a question that should not even be asked. I should be just telling you about it. YC has been a fantastic experience. When I first came to India, I did not really know many people other than my immediate family. And I somehow connected with YCEEYA on the thought process, the way of doing, the belief systems. And I think at the end of the day, it's a fantastic opportunity to network, meet, and just have a good conversation with business owners who are like-minded just like you. And I think here in India, it is true that there's so many opportunities and we're all stuck in our day-to-day routine that we don't get a chance or a time to actually spend and reach out. YC has allowed us to sort of reach out. I've met people of all sorts of backgrounds, businesses, types of trade, and they have shared with me their experiences and challenges as I have done mine. And at the same time, we've become friends. And after the friends, we have actually conducted business. And I think in my way of doing things, it's about the relationship first, and then the business will follow, which is, I think, a similar thought process of YCEEYA itself. So I would recommend YCEEYA to anybody out there. And another thing I'd like to say is, even though I'm new to the country, YCEEYA has made me feel right at home. And I feel, like you said earlier, like a family as well. So, you know.
Thank you so much, Dave.
Thank you.
Thank you for giving us time, coming on White Talk and sharing your experience.
Most welcome. Thank you very much for having me, and I wish all the success for YCEEYA being the 101st anniversary meet. Thank you.
Thank you, Dave.
Thank
Thank you.